This is my new all-electric car. It's the perfect choice for my business commute.
It makes it ideal for the school run or a quick pop to the shops.
And even though they're super compact, the van version is ideal for my business. It's even got a reversing camera.
You can charge it on a standard plug in just 4 to 6 hours, and it has a range of over 150 kilometres.
It's so easy to drive, and as my very first car, it's even easier to park. Plus, it's eco-friendly and I can connect my phone.
It has 0 emissions, remote locking, a comfortable interior, a great panoramic view, but with safety cage design and impact absorption.
But best of all, it's one of the most economical cars to buy and run.
The new City Blitz, all-electric car, perfect for urban life.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hope you fastened your seatbelts as we get ready for our title fights. Let's take a look at the action that is upon us.
For the overtime. So this time I'm hopefully going to finish it before we have to get into all the nitty-gritty and the grey area of that rule set, you know. So my goal is to just finish the match, boom, get it done. No questions, no funny issues or anything, just plain and simple. He won, hand raised, give me my belt, you know.
I don't know the rules too much. I obviously don't play to the rules. I want to finish the fight before it goes to overtime. But yeah, I tried to escape the back, and Bobby called it, and I said to him, if you made the call, you made the call. You must stop. You can't just carry on when I'm already stopped. But yeah, I don't want that to happen again. I want to finish the fight before it goes to overtime. Yeah, I don't look to play the rules, I look to finish the fight.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, a rematch from Winner Takes All 7 that ended in a touch of controversy. The light heavyweight title is on the line. From the red corner, representing Yokai Martial Arts and PFA Cape Town, please welcome Cameron Pritchard. From the blue corner, he represents PESFA Academy, the light heavyweight champion. Please welcome Jason Durant. Your referee, Lloyd Griffith.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've said this a couple of times already tonight, but this is the closest thing that could be billed as a grudge match. And it just happened to happen to two athletes who had some controversy over their last matchup. We have Jason Durant, who is the current champion, looking to defend the belt against Cam Pritchard, who has promised to finish this match in regular time and not leave it down to overtime. Monique, we're in for a cracker.
I'm so excited for this one, Si. I mean, Cam brings an energy to the room that's undeniable. And Jason's just, I mean, he's been in a tear at the moment, so.
You know, what one would expect, you know, given the two athletes and kind of the energy that they show and the way that they react getting onto the mat, that Jason would be the older, more experienced athlete. But
yeah.
It's not the case.
Cam's a gamer, and the thing is with Jason is he's been getting a lot of international experience at the moment. He's been traveling, competing, winning, learning, growing. But Cam's undeniable. He would never step back for anyone. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this turns out.
Well, Jason with a fantastic hold on that shoulder of Cam's, locking it down with a gable grip, trying to isolate that arm, put a lot of pressure on it. And as you said, Cam, an exceptional gamer, so he'll find a potential solution for this, but a lot's going to ride on his ability to put some of that top pressure down on Jason in this position that he finds himself, but Jason already getting into a much better position and regaining his guard.
Yeah, so Jason's got a very difficult body type to deal with, but Cam's got good pressure, and he can really do anything from anywhere. So Jason gets himself into strange positions, but Cam's going to just work the pressure, trying to, as you can see, he's trying to put some pressure from the top and just wear Jason down.
But talking about that strange position, he's got a triangle on that leg. If he's able to elevate and invert on Cam, he could be able to isolate that leg for a potential leg attack.
Yeah, so it's all about Cam's base at this point. Beautiful, beautiful transition for Cam.
And he transitions all the way to the full mount. He had to give up the arm, which I think that's exactly what he's trying to do, and get that head and arm choke set up into the mount, but that's okay because he's landed in a great position.
You can see Cam working the one under basing on the mat to make sure he stays gravitized down on the mat, driving his head forward, so making it extremely uncomfortable for Jason.
Very early into this matchup, but Cam has definitely delivered on the promise that he had, and that is looking for the finish. He's trying to isolate that arm for the Kimura attempt.
So both guys decided to do this shirtless, which is going to bring a new dynamic to the match. It is going to be slippery. We are only 2.5 minutes in, so 10 minutes for title fights.
Yes, a reminder to everyone at home, title fights do have a 10-minute time limit, which obviously brings its own characteristic to this matchup. And for high-level jiu-jitsu practitioners, you want the time. You want to be able to kind of inform your strategy. You want to have a few looks in terms of what your opponent is looking to do.
Yeah, and time on the mat to display your hard work, eh?
Jason again attacking that Kimura position, probably more just for control rather than actual submission attempt there.
Cam's controlling Jason's hands from bottom, just to obviously avoid that invert.
Yeah, fantastic control from behind the back. Shades of old Merrick Bingers over there.
Nice two-hander passing into half guard.
Cam is looking great tonight.
He's looking amazing. He's opened his own gym, starting to build his own community, and that's been really good for his jiu-jitsu. I can see that.
Fantastic top pressure, not allowing Jason to go anywhere. Landed up in the north-south position, defended against that back take. But Jason having a real problem building out his base onto his elbow. Cam keeping that top pressure, but Jason regaining his guard. So actually a great job there to ensure that he gets out of that side control position.
So Cam's chosen to obviously work from the top, and Jason's happy to be at the bottom, and both have that skill, and we might see a buggy attempt, which won't be a first for Jason.
Yes, well, I mentioned as much in the prelim show, probably one of the highlights of WTA history, taking what looked like a scarf hold, reversal, and placing it into a buggy choke, and it just goes to show that a brilliant level of strategy and systematic thinking from a young Jason Drouin.
Exactly. Beautiful control position for Cam.
Fantastic control position, fantastic pit stop. Whilst it looks like not much is happening for some people at home, a lot of pressure being placed on Jason from the top. Cam going a little bit dirty with the hands across the face there. But that's all part of the game. You've got to use the tools at your disposal, and you've got to make sure that you put that pressure on your opponent.
And I just think Cam's doing the fundamentals really, really well tonight. Fundamentals of understanding your angles, underhooks, put pressure on the hips. It's really coming together well for him as well. But
as we enter the last 5 minutes of the night, you know, if he's going to,
Beautiful entry by Jason. And that's how the table can change.
incredible
Beautiful
finish
work by Jason.
Cam looks a
And
little bit hurt there.
Cam was dominating.
And as you said, one small mistake, allowing yourself to end up in that position, and you know, Cam unfortunately taking
Beautiful
home
work
not
for
the belt,
Jason.
but potential injury over there. We're
And
going to
we've
have
had 2 knee bars tonight.
2 knee bars tonight.
That lived up to his expectations.
That most definitely lived up to his expectations, and obviously a very big point to drive home is that this sets up a light heavyweight title match between Jason Randt and Aidan Griffith.
That's going to be exciting.
Something to look forward to and work towards on the next pay-per-view WTA8 event. Hopefully it will be on the card. Jason mentioned that he wants to compete a lot this year. Every opportunity that he has to be on the stage, he will defend the title. He says 4 times this year, and I believe him.
Definitely. Super well done for Jason.
Okay, we're going to go back to this replay here to see the setup on that knee bar. And again, lessons to individuals. You get caught in that knee bar as much as you want to hold out. We've had 2 injuries off of knee bars tonight, so you know, it's an exceptionally dangerous position to find yourself in.
One of my favorite positions, by the way.
Of course it is, Max. Of course it is.
Submissions. I just think Cam did very well tonight, and Jason capitalized. When he saw the opening, he took it.
Yeah, and that is jiu-jitsu, folks. You know, you can have
Nothing's guaranteed,
6 minutes of domination from one athlete, and then one mistake made, and Jason taking full advantage of that mistake. You can see
and as soon as he hooked over
as soon as that heel was behind, you can see that hyperextension on the knee line. Terrible finish for Cam, but of course we've got to point out to the victor, and we've got CS over there with Jason to get a couple of words from our victory.
Thank you, Ty and Monique. Jason, watching your handiwork there, I mean, you must be very satisfied because Cam piled on the pressure and you just were patient and waited for your opportunity.
Yeah, I know Cam, he comes out hard every match. I know I'm going to have a good match. It's going to be good for everybody watching. First of all, glory to God, he's my savior. Then Chris Bright, I wouldn't be anywhere without him. Reese, all the guys back at home. They are just a representation of the work we all put in back at home.
You've been competing all over the world, so getting some international experience. How much has that helped your jits? Because it looks like you're just evolving and going from strength to strength at the moment.
Yeah, unfortunately I had some losses last weekend with the points game, but this sort of submission style is more my style, but I need to get better at the points game. I'm going to go to Nogi Worlds in June, Gi Worlds at the end of the year, and yeah, as many comps as I can possibly do, I'm going to do all of them.
Jason, I'm going to ask you, do you get a look at the light heavyweight contender matchup before you? Aidan obviously making light work there. He's next. What did you make of it?
Yeah, that's great. I unfortunately didn't get to watch the match, but Aidan's always tough. We have a draw in the past, so it'll be good to run that one back.
Jason, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, the light heavyweight champion, Jason Randt. Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got more action at Winner Takes All 8 after this.
This is my new all-electric car. It's the perfect choice for my business commute.
It makes it ideal for the school run or a quick pop to the shops.
And even though they're super compact, the van version is ideal for my business. It's even got a reversing camera.
You can charge it on a standard plug in just 4 to 6 hours, and it has a range of over 150 kilometers.
It's so easy to drive, and as my very first car, it's even easier to park. Plus, it's eco-friendly and I can connect my phone.
It has 0 emissions, remote locking, a comfortable interior, a great panoramic view, but with safety cage design and impact absorption.
But best of all, it's one of the most economical cars to buy and run.
The new City Blitz all-electric car. perfect for urban life.